Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing random numbers pick my makeup. So I've got everything laid out in front of me ready to go. I'll show you what I have and choice and basically like 1, 2, 3, whatever. And we'll get my Google Home to decide. But yeah, so random numbers pick my makeup. So I don't want to waste any time. I just want to get stuck in and see what happens. So today for primers, I'm just going to start off with all my base products. So I've got the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser by Maybelline New York. And this was what I used all the time, as you can see. But I didn't realize how bad it was. Like, for me personally, it blurs your pores. That's amazing. It does what it says it does. I just don't like the feeling personally for these types of primers. Plus, ever since I've used my Lumi Spa, I don't feel the need to have a pore filling primer. So we're gonna label that one number 1. And then we've got the Moisturizing Primer by Designer Brands. So love this primer. It's hydrating. I don't mind it at all. I just don't like the oily feeling sometimes that I can get, especially in my T-zone. So that's that, but that's still a really great primer. My favorite and current primer that I use is the Natka Moisture Mist. It's just a primer spray. It's a setting spray. It's a moisture spray. You can use it for your hair, your makeup, everything. It's kind of like a 10-in-1. Like, I use this for everything. I use it to do Willow's hair of a morning. So yeah, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. I'm nervous. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Sure. 1.
No! Oh! Oh! You did me dirty, Google. You did me dirty. So, Google has decided we are going in with the Baby Skin primer. So, oh god, you can see it is literally like, oh. It literally looks like silicone as it comes out of the tube. Like, oh. That does not look natural. Oh god, okay. Let's just, okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, but it literally, oh gross. It's so slimy. I just don't like it. Oh, why? Oh, I hate it so much. Now, onto the foundation. Okay, so this is the foundation I hate the most. This is the Designer Brands Oil-Free Radiant Coverage Foundation. Now, for some reason, like, it looks really nice in the bottle, like shade-wise, but it goes on my skin and like instantly goes like an orange shade, and I hate it so much. This is Classic Ivory, so shade 645. I don't know what's in it, but it just does not agree with my skin. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the Match Perfection by Rimmel. Invisible Coverage, Visibly Perfected Skin. 24-hour moisture hydration, pore blurring effect. This might actually work with this primer in shade 100 Ivory. So this one does not match me. It is way too dark, but that's number 2. Number 3 is the Fit Me Maybelline Matte and Poreless in shade 110 Porcelain. This is another one that I have in my collection. Way too pale, but I can deal with pale. This was my go-to foundation for a while because I just found that it just made me look really good and I didn't feel heavy. So that's number 3. Number 4 is my new holy grail. It is the New Color Advanced Liquid Finish Foundation in shade Sunny Beige. Now this one, again, probably a little too dark. I suppose it does oxidize a little, not as much as this. This goes like bright orange as soon as it hits my face. This is the order. I don't even know if this is gonna come up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's see what number I get this time. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Okay. 3.
This one, okay, not mad about it. Okay, let's put the base on. The only thing I don't like about this is it's not a pump. Like, so I basically pour it on my face and I hope that it just, ooh. Wow, I haven't used this in so long and I thought I smelled like a chemical smell. It's not bad. When you don't use something for so long, you tend to forget. So I'm just going to use my flat top face brush and I'm just going to buff this out. Maybe did I use too much? I don't know, we'll blend it down my neck, we'll see. So this was my go-to and it's still not a bad foundation. Let's see. Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation mattifies and refines pores, matches natural tone, natural seamless finish. This is peeled for ingredients, but I haven't peeled the back. It's a great foundation. I actually don't mind it at all. I haven't done the oil test though, where you know how you put foundation in water and see if it mixes. So that's a really good color. It's probably not a bad choice for today, to be honest. Today I'm just doing this. I'm filming this video and then I've got some work to do. If you haven't seen my most recent video, that was my birthday makeup. I'll leave that linked down below or up here or wherever. It is a little streaky, but I have a feeling that is the primer underneath and it's just not sitting nicely. I have 3. Oh my gosh, what is it, the colors? Okay, so the 3 concealers that I have got today, I've got the new color concealer. This one's shade Cream. So that is the color, which is not bad at all. A little dark, so I probably would go in with the light one. The other concealer I have is by Rimmel, Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Concealer, Skin Brightening Concealer. So that is very yellow and that does oxidize as well, but that was my go-to. It was very, as dark as it is, it's a very brightening concealer, not so much for coverage. And then the other one I have is the Superstay 24-Hour Concealer. Oh, by the way, that was shade Ivory for the Rimmel one. And I think this one's in shade Light Beige Clair. Okay, so, and that one is too pink for me. So if these are mixed together, like you can see the shade difference. Like look at those. So different. And then you've got this one here, which is more like the Rimmel, but not as yellow and it doesn't oxidize. So we have new color, which is number 1. Then we have the Rimmel number 2 and Superstay number 3. Hey Google, choose a number between 1 and 3.
Okay. 2.
Okay, I was hoping it wasn't going to be this one because this one is like so pink. Okay, so I'm just literally going to put this wherever I would normally. So let's just smack that underneath my eye. As you can see, it's just not, it's not like the right color, but I'm just smacking it on. Let's just, this is probably where a sponge would be helpful, but I did not dry my sponge. I did not wet my sponge, dry my sponge. I did not wet my sponge, so I did not realize it. You can already see it going too dark. Oh, Cass. I'm just gonna take my paddle brush and I'm just going to blend this out a little right underneath my eyes, on top of my eyelids. It's still a nice concealer. It definitely has a blurring effect, that's for sure. It goes over, it glides over my pores nicely. Like as you can see, it does brighten me up, and the coverage isn't terrible. I just have other preferences. Like, it's still a good concealer. Just obviously never picked the right color for myself and always used a shitty color. Excuse the swearing. Just using patting motions because I'm really scared about moving my base, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, like it's already starting to crease, so I'm gonna have to set this like ASAP. I don't know if you can see it on my forehead, if it'll, yeah, probably not, but it has oxidized and it's gone quite orange, but not, again, not terrible, I suppose. It's just going to have to bronze a little more and maybe use hopefully a lighter color underneath my eyes. We'll figure it out. So to set my face, I have 4 options. I have my new color finishing powder. Number 2, I've got this Artist Selection Cosmetics loose powder. This one's colorless. It's literally, that's white. That's the powder. It's white. Does give me a bit of a white cast, but it is a beautiful powder. So that's number 2. I have my trusty Stay Matte Pressed Powder from Rimmel. You can't see it because it's literally worn. In transparent. That's also good and very mattifying. So that may work with this to help stop anything from moving around. And then the last set that I can use to set my face is my Studio Pro Shade and Define palette. This also, I can like mix up a few colors and set my face. So yes, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see what Google picks. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Alright. 3.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. Yay! So let's set my face with the Stay Matte Pressed Powder. I just go in with a big powder brush, and because it's breaking apart, I try to be quite gentle because I don't want to lose any powder. And I just stipple this everywhere, and it's actually a really great color. So it's actually lightening up what's oxidized around my eyes from that concealer. Okay, so now that my face is set, let's go in for bronzer. Let's go bronzer. So I only have 2 bronzers. It's these 2. I have this one here. Oh, it's broken. It keeps coming out of the packet. So it's very, very warm in color. Warmer than any of the shades that are in this palette here. So let's see which one Google decides out of these 2. Let's go 1 and 2. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Alright. 2.
This one. Okay, so I don't mind this bronzer. I don't use it, like I used to use it all the time. Oh, and it smells incredible. It's got flecks of shimmer through it. I don't know if it's coming up, but you can basically see like a sheen to this one. Yeah, you can see that. So basically I take a tiny amount and just around the frame of my face basically, and I warm up my complexion. Look at that, instantly. It is beautiful. I love this bronzer. If I want a really, really warm bronzer. So if I want a very sun-kissed, glowy, warm complexion, this is the bronzer I go to. Otherwise I use the Studio Pro Shade and Define for a more matte look. And honestly, I'm feeling very matte with all the matte products at the moment. Ugh. Okay, so now that I am bronzed, let's go on to contour. I have 2 contour kits. I have the Master Contour by Face Studio Maybelline New York, and then I have the Studio Pro Shade and Define. So Let's see which one Google wants us to have today. So we'll go 1 and 2. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Okay. 1.
Okay, let's contour with this. Because it says contouring, contouring generally means contour, highlight your high points of your face and all that. So I am using the yellow shade and I'm going to brighten up the high points of my face. And then I'm going to go in with this shade here. I'm normally going with the darkest shade, but today I feel like this one. Don't know why. It's actually not a bad color. Normally I go in with the really dark one, but I didn't feel like going in with such a warm shade for some reason. Maybe because I bronzed with such a warm shade. So that's how the contour is somewhat looking so far. So what do you guys think so far? Do you like this kind of video? Or do you think it's fun to watch? I've always got so many ideas for content and I just never know where to start really. I'm just like, so many ideas and I just don't know what to do or where to start. Help. I've never actually like really hard out contoured my nose, like ever. I don't know about you guys. Have you ever done it? And what are your thoughts? Like I always feel like I just end up with a brown nose. Okay, so the blushes I have, so one is in obviously this contour palette because I don't have many blushes. The other one I have is the Designer Brands blush in shade Blossom. And I also have this Mary Kay palette from years ago that I just stopped using. But there is a blush in there as well. So I figured it can be between these three. You've got like obviously a warm blush and then we've got like a more cool tone in this one and then this one's like an in-between. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Okay. 1.
This one. So we will use that blush today. I just open it up. This is actually a really nice palette too, especially for those who want something that's easy, you can travel with. All beautiful. The contour color is beautiful, the blush is beautiful, and the highlight. The highlight is very subtle. So I'm just going to take my domed brush that I use to contour. I'm just going to swirl that around, pick up some product, and hopefully not make myself look like a clown. There we go. No, it's very, very, very subtle, very buildable. It's very pretty, as you can see. It's just brings some color back into my face, like very much so. And actually it comes up a lot brighter on camera than it does in real life. So again, don't be deterred by this because it is actually really stunning. That's that blush done. So for my highlighters, again, I have this palette here, so I'll use the highlighter in that one if it comes up. I also have the Blacklight Highlight Palette by BH Cosmetics. I also have this, is it QXX Cosmetics? I got this from our local Kmart, so I don't know if it's just a brand specific to them. So it's a little highlighter trio. So that's that. I also use the shimmers in here for highlighting. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Okay. 1.
Okay, so this is what we're going with. Now there's 3 shades in here. Now I'm just gonna keep it simple. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. And let's see what highlight it picks. Hey Google, Pick a number between 1 and 3.
Sure. 2.
Okay, so we're going in with the gold. So I'm going to use my domed brush again, and I've just brushed it off on a face washer, and I'm just going to go in with that. I'm taking a little bit of product because I don't know how shimmery it is. Ooh. Okay, very intense highlighter. Wow. Wow. Woohoo. So that was very little product, honestly. Wowza. I don't know if that's coming up on camera as much. If I turn that way, you probably see it a lot more. Okay, so now that I am well and truly highlighted, oh wow, I forgot how good that was. Isn't that amazing? Now for eyeshadows. Again, I have my little Mary Kay palette, which has the eyeshadows here. As you can see, that color is well loved, but then there's 2 shimmers. So that's one. I've got my Shaaanxo palette. I've also got the 3 Urban Decay Naked palettes. I've got a Naturals palette by Chi Chi. I have the Take Me Back to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics, which is all bright colors. So let's see what happens. And then I've got my Ultimate Artistry palette by BH Cosmetics as well. So I'm gonna label these as I'm putting them down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I'll go 7, 8. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 8.
Okay. 2.
So the palette that was picked was the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And there is so many colors. And I really don't know what to do because I have no idea what lip color's happening. You know what? Let's challenge myself, okay? So, as you can see, it is 4 down. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 across. There is 35 colors in this palette. So, let's work out kind of like how many colors I would normally do on an eye look. This can go so freaking poorly. Oh my god. And then I'll pull a look together using those colors. So 4 colors. So how I'm gonna do this, I have no idea. Maybe we'll go like 1, 2, 3. And then like across the top, yeah? So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, blah, 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 blah. Let's do it that way. And I'm gonna make sure that I do it this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, okay, I'm with it now. Okay. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 35.
All right. 4.
Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 35.
All right. 11.
Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 35.
Sure. 12.
Okay, so it looks like we're going with a pink and purple look today. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 35.
Coming right up. 5.
Okay, so I'm terrified and I'm just gonna go ahead and take my pencil brush. We'll start with this one here, the lighter of them all, and I'm just going to start placing that in my crease. And then, I don't know, we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that's the transition shade, I suppose. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh my God, that's orange. It is a very orange shade. I'm just gonna take whatever I have on my finger and press that in the inner portion of my eyelid. Okay, I'm just gonna take like an eyeshadow brush or a concealer brush, and I'm gonna take that shimmery shade and just pop that straight on the lid. Like I said, it is a beautiful color, beautiful shimmer as well. Makes it a bit more shiny. That is a beautiful color though. I probably would have done this with a more bronze, like, so let's see if I can pull this together somehow. I don't even know. So I'm just gonna take my blender brush and blend out the color that I popped in the crease. So I'm now mixing the two shades that I was allowed to have, 4 and 12. Mixing those two together, popping it in the outer corner and up into the crease and blending. So it's looking really intense, but I don't know what else to do. Oh boy. Okay, so I've kind of, feel like I'm making a mess, but I'm just going to figure this out and I'll go back in with that shimmer. So I'm going to take that purple shade with my pencil brush, just pop that in the outer corner and see how that looks. What I might do is actually a halo look. So I might actually pop this in the inner and outer corners, and then I'll pop that shimmer in the middle, and I may cut the crease with the concealer that I used before, the Rimmel concealer, but I'll cut it just in the center, and we'll see if I can pull this look together. I may not even need to actually. I could just blend it out. Oh, this purple may have saved the day, because I was honestly looking at it and I was like, oh God, this is going to be awful and I am not going to be happy with it at all. But I think we may have some luck. So that's how it's kind of looking. I definitely prefer this over that. Ugh. So this purple definitely, I think definitely saved the day. Just breaks up because it looked too similar, the orange and the pink, I think, which was kind of like putting me off. I'm like, where's the contrast? There's no contrast here. It's just garbage. So this is kind of how we're looking so far. Kind of making a big mess, but we will tidy it up. It's fine. Just going back in with my blender brush just to blend out those edges. Okay, so that's how the eyeshadow is looking so far. I'm feeling very put off at the moment. I'm just gonna go back in with that shimmery shade, the burnt orange, and I'm just going to pop that in the center up to the crease and blend in with the purple. So that's kind of how it's looking at the moment. I would love your opinion, guys. Is this looking okay? With my eyebrows, I've got 3 products. I have an old pencil by Maybelline, the Brow Precise Shaping Pencil in soft brown. So I've got that for my eyebrows. I've also got the Final Touch Brow Powder in shade Light, and I've got Brow This Way by Rimmel in dark brown. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Coming right up. 3.
So it is Brow This Way. Okay, so I'm just taking my eyebrow groomer brush with the spoolie on one side. Just going to brush up my hairs and basically cut like, wow, that is dark. Okay, You do not need much at all, and I'm going to line my brows as best I can. So that's the Brow This Way brow sculpting kit. Okay, now moving on to what I'm setting my eyebrows with. So we'll go 1 and 2. Why not? Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Alright. 1.
Of course, when I really don't want to use it because my brows are bold AF already, it goes, sure, use the fiber gel. Make your brows thicker. Moving on to eyeliner. So let's go with the liquid eyeliner and then I'll go with the Tightline waterline. So I have 3 liquid eyeliners. I've got the Hyper Glossy Wing Liner in shade Black by Maybelline. Yeah, by Maybelline. Then I've got the Hyper Sharp Wing Pen by Maybelline. Then I've got the Lula eyeliner, sorry, by Slaybella. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Alright. 2.
2. Alright, so we're going with the pen. Okay, that's it. Before I mess around with it too much, I'm already unhappy with the eyeliner. It's not straight, it's just garbage. And before I continue, I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone and my inner corner with that same highlighter I did before with everything else. Just gonna highlight because I need that in my life. It's just a necessary. Just necessary. Okay, so now with my waterline and tightline, I've got the Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner in shade Onyx, and then I've got the Mary Kay Deep Brown Eyeliner. So we're gonna go with Maybelline is number 1 and the Mary Kay eyeliner number 2. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Sure. 2.
Brown it is. So we're gonna put that in the waterline. I mean tightline. Very, oh, it's like, because it's pointy, it's like itchy. So first impression, not bad. Not bad at all. Not as opaque as I would like. Like you can see it, it's just not as, I suppose, it kind of just makes me look like I've got like a sore eye. I'm gonna finish off the eye look and I'm gonna use those colors again, like I said. So I'm just gonna take that lighter, you know what, I'm gonna take the lighter pink and run that underneath. Then I'm gonna take my blender brush and really buff that out. So I've got quite a few mascaras here. Again, I've got a couple of old ones that I forgot I had. So I've got the Scandalous Wow Wings by Rimmel, which I really like. So I've got the Lash Love Mascara by Mary Kay, and I've got the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. Let's go, Lash Love is 1, Rimmel 2, and Ultimate Mascara 3. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Okay. 2.
Not trying Mary Kay today, apparently. Okay, so that is the eye makeup done so far. I'm actually not mad about it, so pretty stoked. Okay, so I have 7 shades of lipstick here. So I'm gonna go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's see. Let's see what it picks for us, shall we? Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay, so 1 to 7. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 7.
Alright. 1.
I know, I was kind of secretly hoping it would be that one. Or this one. I think that would look really cool as well. But not mad. Not mad at all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna grab a nude lip pencil just to line my lips a little bit. So this is the Exo Beauty Smooth On Lip Pencil in the shade Mari. I really, really love this color. It's beautiful. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of Explore, which is the color that it. Now I want to test a few things, so I'm just gonna dot. Got it all over my finger. I just grabbed a little bit, dotted it. Okay, so next is lashes, and what I want to do, I'm not going to use the numbers to pick my lashes because I just feel that it's better if I just put on lashes that will suit this look. And I want to give my eyelashes a bit more thickness and a little bit of length. And I feel like one of these two will do that wonderfully. So what I'll do, I will put on my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's the lashes on. I think I'm pretty happy with how this look turned out. I'm just going to set my face using the Napka Moisture Mist. So it just makes my skin look, nice and dewy. That is the completed look, guys. That is me having numbers pick my makeup. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought. If you really enjoyed this video, or if you like challenges like this and want me to do more, hit that like button so I know. And if you don't want to miss another video, hit subscribe and click the notification bell. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.